Spotify is great, but there's a new music streaming service from the company who's fought streaming for years, and now we've finally got our chance to try it out. I'm Hayato Houston with Pocketnow, and this is Apple Music. So here it is. This is Apple Music. Here you can see we've got a front page here with what's called New, and this is basically just the central hub for Apple Music. It looks a little bit like the iTunes app, and also it's sort of laid out like the Music app down here with the different columns and tabs. So on the front page here, you can see they've kind of highlighted. You get these top artists and top albums and things that are kind of important going on right now. So they kind of made an effort to highlight Taylor Swift right over here because they managed to lock her down for her album 1989. That's kind of become infamous for eluding just about every other music streaming service out there, mostly Spotify. And going through here, like I said, this is just kind of the main hub. It goes through top tracks, what's currently, what's popular, best albums going on right now, recent releases. This is pretty typical of a music app. So going through the other tabs, we got the For You tab over here, and this is kind of what's going to help Apple Music personalize your radio stations and kind of make things fit you more personally. So we're going to go ahead and fill this out a little bit. I like rock, and basically here you're just touching whatever you like. You touch twice for if you really like an album or a genre, that is, and you can press and hold on a genre to say that you don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and press and hold on, say, Christian and gospel, because that's not really my thing. You can see it kind of does this little jittery thing, and it goes away after a couple seconds. And you can just fill this out with as many of the genres as you want to. Once you're done, just go ahead and hit next, and that'll kind of pull that all into your little U bubble right there. And then it kind of wants you to specify more. This is actually going into who are your favorite artists. I'm going to go ahead and do that later. I'll set that up myself at another time. So going through the rest of these tabs, you've got radio over here, and this is, again, like pretty much any other music service. Spotify has this, RDO. Most different music apps have a radio streaming service of some kind. Now the thing here is there is also this Beats One radio, and this is sort of Apple's approach on giving you the most personal and live music radio going on. So what they're doing is they've got some different DJs curating their own playlists on here. It's always live 24/7, so should be really cool. We've got some music playing already, and we're gonna stop that for copyright reasons. And it's got a lot of potential for sort of an actual radio killer of sorts. So we'll go ahead and check that out in a different video. Here is the Connect tab, and this is sort of bringing back Apple's Ping service. If you remember that, it was sort of their really not successful or popular social media network for music. This is a little bit different. This is actually sort of an amalgamation of things like Instagram and Twitter and different platforms that artists already use to connect to their fans. So here you'll be able to follow artists that you like. There's a couple of them. I'm gonna go ahead and follow System of a Down real quick. And basically, once I do that, I'll be able to start seeing different images from the band that they, anything that they post. I can see exclusive songs or interviews, things like that. So this is sort of a personal thing with you and the bands that you like. Anything that you find on here, you can actually share to your social media of your choice. So it's a pretty cool little feature on there. I'm not sure if that's really going to make or break the platform as a whole, but it's kind of a nice addition on there. It's going to condense different services and make it a little bit easier to just have an all-in-one place to see everything with your favorite artists. Going on here, the rest of it's kind of pretty typical. You've got a playlist section. This is just where you create any kind of playlist with the music you already have, and you can also create playlists by searching for music on the Apple Music library. And finally, you've got the My Music tab over here, and this is just what you've already purchased or what you have installed or stored rather on your iPad. So I've already got some of these albums and songs on here, and that's basically the main gist of Apple Music. You can go through here, pick anything you want to. Actually, while we're in that main playing page, you can see there's a play and skip and forward buttons on here, just like the normal music app. You can start a radio station, or you can share the existing station that you're already in. You got music controls, sharing that song. So there's pretty standard features on there. And then you can also up here open up your account. You can get a username. This is kind of what's going to go with the connect feature down there at the bottom. Now, Apple Music is a subscription service, as we've talked about before. It's going to be $10 for a single user or $15 for up to 6 users. So you can really save some money on there if you are doing a family plan. That's kind of where I think they're going to be tackling services like Spotify, where it's not all that competitively priced until you get to the family plans, then this becomes significantly cheaper. So this has been a first look at Apple Music. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are thinking about picking up a 3-month trial of Apple Music, or if you think you're just going to stick with Spotify, because in my case, I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'll probably stick with Spotify unless Apple Music really blows me away. So we're going to have some more coverage on this in near coming videos, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.